Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So there's a viral AI image that is making noise on the internet. It's an AI image of President Trump dressed as none other than Pope Francis. Now on the surface, some people are calling it satire. DJ Vance even tried to brush it off as a joke, but millions of Catholics around the world, especially in Italy, this isn't just a joke. This is straight up offensive. This is offensive because the AI generated image popped up right in the middle of a period of mourning. Catholics are still grieving the recent passing of Pope Francis. So imagine the shock and anger when people saw Trump posing like he's the Pope Francis. Conservative Republicans are furious, bishops are speaking out, and Catholics everywhere are calling for an apology. The image didn't just cross the line. To many, it obliterated. So let's take a look at some of the reaction videos that I got from you guys from TikTok. And I'm gonna come back to leave my own 2 cents at the end of this video. Let's watch this.
I voted for this man, but that doesn't mean I have to agree with everything he does. The Gaza Strip video where he has a golden idol of him in it, this kind of stuff, this is not the vibe. I wish he knew his audience a little better. We don't dig this. This is a bad look for you. It's hard to defend you when you do stuff like this. As a Christian, as a conservative, as a Republican, I love a lot of what Trump is doing. Don't get me wrong. But I don't stand for everything. I don't stand up for censorship. I don't stand up for idolization. This kind of stuff makes me feel cringe. Now, I'm not saying that he's not the better option. He definitely was the better option. But I hope that he can hear when we say this isn't it. Please adjust your sails. Nobody is perfect. We are all human and we are all man. And he's probably just trying to troll and, get people to laugh and stuff. But your audience, your main base is, Christian and maybe even Catholic. And this is not it for us. Okay. You're going to make people have convictions and discernment against you doing things like this. So maybe a quick apology, take it down. Come on, do better, do better.
I have an expectation of any church, Catholic or not, to be calling this shit out. I know you see this as a problem. I know you see this as him putting himself as the head of the church he's not even a part of. You need to be saying something. This is going to get worse. It's going to get worse. And this is probably the only job maybe in the whole world that he legitimately could not buy. Churches need to be stepping up and saying how outrageous this is. And just because you're not Catholic, it doesn't matter. Catholics need to be saying that this is bullshit. Where's MAGA Catholics? Where are you at? Is this okay with you? Are you going to say, oh yes, this is exactly who we want to be Pope? The Pope's been far too liberal. This is the man with rape convictions. This guy who steals from charities. He should be our Pope. That's what you're going to say? Y'all need to be calling out your man. You got to be calling him out. This is so sacrilegious and unacceptable. And it's gross. Y'all are embarrassing.
I am a Catholic. I am offended by this picture that the President of the United States posted to his Truth Social. I'm an Irish-Italian Catholic, so it takes a lot to offend me, and this does. Mainly because I'm against AI, to be honest with you, but it is sacrilegious, and it's so disrespectful to, Pope Francis. He literally posted this to his Truth Social like 20 or 30 minutes ago, an AI-generated version of him as the Pope with clearly, I'm surprised they got the fingers so good, very small fingers. Although, he has freakishly small hands. It's something he's famous for. But the idea that he would do this, it's just truly unbelievable. And I'm sure this is going to offend the real Catholics out there who grew up as Catholics.
Can you think of a better way to piss off 1.4 billion people in the world than to post a picture of yourself as the Pope? 1.4 billion Catholics in the world. And he decides to piss them off by posting a picture of himself as the Pope. I just don't know what to say anymore.
Where my Christians at? Where my Catholics at? This is on the official White House Twitter. You know, where the leader of the, quote, free world posts updates. And the night before conclave begins, our fascist ass, crazy, insane Mango Mussolini posts this. I would love to hear how you're going to defend this, because this is batshit crazy and oh so insulting. Isn't the Pope like your representation of God on earth? So now this man has posted a picture of him as king and now as Pope. Y'all, he is playing in your, like, he is just slapping you in the face every single day, and y'all take it. It's so pathetic and embarrassing. Like, your pride, your ego is so big that you can't even admit that you fucked up. But yet you're going to defend this, or at the very least, look away. He's a madman who is now planning a military parade on his birthday like they do in Russia and North Korea. We all died during COVID, didn't we? We're just in some like hell, purgatory. I don't know. I'm not Catholic. I don't know how it works, but we're there, right? This can't be reality. I would love for Catholics and Cardinals, please tag in this video Cardinals here in the United States and around the world if they have social media. Tag your Catholic churches, because I really want them to speak out against this.
You know, Donald Trump just posted an image of himself as the Pope, dressed head to toe like the Pope. Just a couple of weeks after the death of the Pope, whose body is still warm in the ground. You know, I'm old enough to remember when this would piss the fucking shit out of every single Christian, let alone everybody in the world. But Trump supporters, there's nothing that pisses them off about Trump. Oh, it's just a joke. He's being funny. It's a joke. The Pope dies, and a couple of weeks later, the United States president posts a photo of himself dressed like the Pope. That's funny? Really? Really? Would it be funny if Joe Biden or Kamala Harris did it? Would it have been funny if Barack Obama did it? I don't think so. But whenever Trump does something disgusting, something disrespectful, and in this case, blasphemous, it's okay. It's okay, because this is a cult. This is a cult. My dogs agree. All right, check out my podcast, The Back Room with Andy Ostray. Look, they're so pissed off at this photo. The Back Room with Andy Ostray, wherever you get your podcasts. And check out my writing at substack.com/@AndyOstray. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I agree totally. Crazy photo. Disgusting. Blasphemous. You're right.
I want to read you a list of things from the book of Daniel 11:36. Number 1, he will exalt himself. Number 2, he will heed his inner voice above all others. Number 3, he will be hostile toward the true God. Number 4, he will exalt human logic above faith. Number 5, he will prosper for a season and be loved. Number 6, he will not follow the faith of his fathers. Number 7, he will think of himself as greater than God. Number 8, he will become increasingly lawless. Number 9, he will honor military power above faith. Number 10, he will love wealth. 11, he will hoard precious things. 12, he will become a man of war. And number 13, he will declare himself above God.
I consider myself to be a Catholic, even though I do not attend Mass as much as I used to. Any of you and I'm speaking to the Catholics. Any of you that are okay with this AI image that Trump posted of himself as the Pope, you're not Catholic. You do not believe in that faith. You do not believe in the messages that our wonderful Pope Francis said. You do not believe in the actions of Jesus Christ. If you support this man, you are not religious. Don't even consider yourself as such. And if you're Catholic, get out of the church, because we don't need you. Can you say, oh yes, I believe in Mother Teresa. Yes, I believe in Pope Francis. And yes, Jesus Christ was the answer, and we should all be disciples of Jesus Christ. If you say that, and you follow this horrible man, Trump, you're no better than he is.
11 days after the Pope dies, the dope on a rope decides to post a picture of himself dressed up as Pope, and supposedly jokingly said that that would be his number one choice for a job. But I'm pretty sure that Catholics are not too happy with this, especially if they're Catholics that voted for him, which I can't even understand. And he thought he could rename Veterans Day, found out, oops, that's Congress's job. My question is, what are they waiting for to get him out on the 25th Amendment? And if you don't know what that is, look it up.
And here it is. The President of the United States of America, mocking the Catholic religion. Pope Francis just passed away. And Donald Trump wants to post something like this. But here's the thing. He does it for attention. He does it to distract Americans from the fact that he is gutting and destroying our institutions that help so many people. We're looking at this thinking it's a joke. No. It's the distraction. Stay focused, friends. Let's go.
Good morning, friends. Happy Saturday. Woke up to this motherfucker right here. What kind of alternate universe does Donald Trump live in, where he thinks it's okay to be up in the middle of the night tweeting AI photos of him as Pope? Like, the people around him in his Twilight Zone universe cult worship him to the point where in his mind now, he thinks he could be the Pope. And not only did this motherfucker post this stupid shit in the middle of the night out into the world, because we haven't pissed off a good portion of the world enough. Now we've got to do this. This was retweeted on the official POTUS and White House social media channels. Days where the United States and our stupid ass president isn't a national, global, worldly embarrassment? Zero. I am just so appalled by this. And what's even worse is that somewhere there's a MAGA who's going to appear in the comments that says, I think Trump would be a great Pope. Pope Trump. 2028. Jesus fucking Christ.
And there you have it. The reactions are coming in from all corners of the globe. And let's be honest, people are pissed, especially the Catholics. Not just online trolls or a few angry folks on social media. We are talking about bishops, churches, leaders, devoted Catholics, and yes, even some of Trump supporters, own supporters. What's really stirring the pot is how this image came at the time when the Catholic community is grieving. Like, we are not even out of, they are not even out of, mourning period yet. The passing of Pope Francis, the spiritual leader of over a billion Catholics worldwide. He recently passed, okay? So I'm guessing emotions are still raw. People are still lighting candles, and then this AI-generated image of Trump dressed as Pope Francis going viral. I mean, this is wild. And let's be real, guys, it's not just any image. It looks polished, deliberate, like something meant to provoke. And for a lot of Catholics, especially those who voted for the boss and once saw him as the defender of Christian values, this is a complete slap in the face. Many of them are calling it exactly what it feels like to them, blasphemy. Now some folks like J.D. Vance, tried to laugh it off. He said it was meant to be a joke. But listen, you are talking about religion, sacred traditions, and the recent passing of a pope. The bar for funny is way too high. This didn't land as a joke. It landed like a punch in the gut, okay? According to some of the research that I did, several Catholic bishops are not only upset, they're outraged, and they're not even hiding it, One bishop issued a statement, and I quote, "There is nothing clever or funny about this image, Mr. President. We just buried our beloved Pope Francis, and the cardinals are preparing to enter a solemn conclave to elect a new successor of St. Peter. Do not mock us." That's powerful, guys. That's deep. And honestly, it's hard to argue with that because of people. Because for people of faith, this isn't just a AI image. It's not entertainment at all. This touches the very heart of their beliefs, their rituals, and to see it being used, whether by Trump or by someone in his circle, as some kind of a joke, like DJ Vance put it, that's bound to rub people the wrong way. All I have to say is that personally, I expect anything from the boss, but this one, whew, goodness gracious. But this, I didn't expect this, okay? I didn't expect him to play about something like this, especially that he claims that he's a Christian, I'm not even sure to make of this anymore, honestly. Was this even necessary? Anyway, yeah. Or something more intentional. Either way, the backlash is real, guys. It's there. What's interesting too is that this isn't just ruffling feathers in Rome or among devoted Catholics. Even in Trump's own backyard, like his supporters, places like New York State, where he's always had a complex relationship with voters, people are speaking out. Some who once supported him are now calling this, the last straw. They're demanding for an apology. They're asking for accountability. Look, I'm not here to tell you how to feel, whether you're religious or not, whether you support the boss or not. One thing is clear: this AI image has crossed a major line for a lot of people. And in a time where they are already navigating so much because of what happened to their pope, this feels like adding fuel to fire that's already out of control. I mean, anyway, I'm not Catholic, and this has not made me feel in some type of way. I guess I'm gonna leave this to you guys. I want to know what to think about this. Was this blown out of proportion? Was it really just satire, or did this go too far? Was this funny, as DJ Vance is putting it, that it was meant to be a joke? Yeah. Do you think the boss and his team should issue a public apology to the Catholic Church and its members, or is this just another example of how AI and politics are mixing in messy, unpredictable ways? Let's talk about. Please drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. I would love to read, to know what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. And if you appreciated the breakdown, the entire video, and the unfiltered commentary on the headlines, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on that notification bell. With that being said, most importantly, I just want to say thanks for watching. Thank you. Please make sure you turn on the notification bell, and I would definitely see you in my next video. Please stay peaceful. Did I forget to mention anything? I don't think so, except that make sure you share this video. And I love you all so much. You've been so supportive. Thank you.